Welcome back to the slow scrolling channel on YouTube. I'm sorry. Welcome back to the slow scrolling channel on Twitch. I'm of course Freaking 1955. We're gonna play some more Gotham Knights. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching the slow scrolling channel and the least watched channel on YouTube. The heck?
I put some new info on the board.
Hope so for your sake. Aww. You got a doll, Jim Gordon doll. I'm not even speaking properly. What the hell? That's weird.
A crime scene? Cool. But what about your photographic memory?
Cold case. When I wasn't there, it helps to see it laid out.
The detail is incredible. Commissioner Gordon?
Detective Gordon, at the time.
You made it look just like his statue.
Now that we know about the court, I thought I might be able to close a few of his unsolved cases.
Solid thinking. Oh, I'll help.
You're like a little child.
I'm good. I'll let you know if I find anything.
It's fine. Two heads are better than one.
I'm sorry. I'd like to do this myself.
Sure. Let me know if you need anything.
Damn. So is that Robin? Well, it has to be Robin. Can't be Nightwing. I know it's not. What's his face? Red Hood. But this is Red Hood. Now he's not standing there anymore.
I have to admit, I was surprised Mr. Cobblepot agreed to help.
Me too. I've rarely seen him this scared. But after the Powers Club and that death pit, I get it.
It's a grim way of discovering the stories about the court were real all along.
But now that we know about them, they won't be able to hide anymore.
Oh, look at that dude doing those. Oh, look at him.
The Court of Owls is watching from inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow, and they rule us one and all.
I learned that rhyme on the playground and always thought it was weird, but a lot of nursery rhymes are.
When Bruce began investigating the court, he wondered if even he was being too cautious, chasing a fairy tale. It seems impossible that someone could control Gotham from the shadows without Batman finding out.
Yeah, he
Batman lived in the shadows. When you're in the middle of something, it can be hard to see the whole picture.
A grand conspiracy. I'm not sure Bruce would be gratified to find his suspicions were right.
Oops. He doesn't have a thing over his head. See if we can find the Oh, he still got more to say?
So the pills were prescribed by some doctor no one's even heard of. Any other leads?
The website for the mysterious Dr. Q seems to have vanished, but we'll keep looking.
I haven't been able to find direct evidence of Harley being attached to this, but I know it's her. So what's her angle?
Is that not always the question with Dr. Quinzel?
Let me know when you find something, Alfred.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
I do believe we have a guest.
You're telling me a cat managed to break through a world-class security system?
It wouldn't be the first cat to find its way past the bat's walls.
I bet.
Any visuals on our new tenant yet?
Not yet, but I suspect if we start leaving food out for him, we may find ourselves with a new addition to the Bat family.
I'll ask one of the guys to swing past the pet store after their next patrol. A pet in the belfry. Could be kind of fun.
Ooh. So where's the newspaper thing it wants us to read? Oh, reach the okay, never mind, I'm an idiot. I thought it was like saying read it. What a dumbass, man. Let's do patrol and do some side stuff. We've got about an hour and a half to play. Well, hour and 20 minutes now.
All right, Belfry, where am I headed?
I don't know.
By cross-referencing the isotope in the key with Gotham architecture records, we've managed to narrow it down to a location. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
Well, thank you.
Great. Thanks, Belfry.
What's this? Turn the Belfry to progress. Seriously? You told me to go to the Gazette. We don't need to go there. Well, let's first see what it wants us to do. It says reach the Gotham Gazette. Let's just do the Gotham Gazette. Because we got so many other side stuff, then we can do other stuff too. You ever go and do some patrolling and beat some asses? Ooh. Girls gotta have fun. Ooh. Ooh.
Belfry, I made it. Now to find that door.
It will probably be well hidden. Remember the court rhyme. The Court of Owls is watching.
From inside Gotham's walls. Got it.
Damn, man. Whee!
Nothing good ever came from an eerie glow. This must be it.
Right about that. Nothing good ever comes from it.
There we go.
This can't be good.
Belfry, I'm in.
Isn't that... That's what I said to you the other night. Damn, you can't see
Looks
nothing.
to be some sort of court hideout. It's empty.
Strange location for it. Any indication of what they were doing there?
Let me take a look.
Oh, there's a lot of crime now. Let's do this and we'll figure that out and do some other stuff. Thank God, man. I could have sworn there was something there that wanted us to look at. Lack of dust. It's hard to see where... Scan the document. What document?
Moreno. I remember that case. Belfry, can you call up the Moreno murder case? Should be in the unsolved file.
Of course. The
brother of Elena Moreno, a local judge. She took a leave of absence from the bench directly afterward for family reasons.
It was a Court of Owls hit. Let me see what else I can find out.
That can't be good. Oh. What is the order about? What are the court's instructions? Where is the target location? Ah. Court is given order to take a prisoner. He's at the hospital. Can't even see anything here. I don't know. Might have to look this up. Damn it. I wish that this wasn't so difficult. How are you supposed to even figure this out? No, that's not a hint. I like how it doesn't really give you any hints. At least you could do that, because there's no way we'll figure it out. It's too much.
Belfry, looks like the court gave an order to purge at the Chelsea Tunnel.
No, that ain't good.
Construction on the tunnel was shut down when the site was declared unsafe.
Sounds like a cover-up to me. Whatever's down there, the Court of Owls wants it kept hidden. I'll head there now.
Uh-oh.
Take care and keep us updated.
Might be a trap. You ever stop to think about that? Whee! Whee! Let's do that real quick. Oh man. Come on, you come down though. Ooh, nice car. Nothing.
I need to relax.
Sorry, you can't interrogate?
Come on out!
Oh man.
Last checks, everyone.
Wee.
When you come out of the shadows, you will be sorry.
Oh damn, they're already up there, huh? Wee. Level 8. Holy crap.
You knew how this was gonna end.
Oh, run, baby girl.
What the hell? You scared?
Yeah.
Keep over here, Inspector. We got visitors and they don't look friendly.
How did they all figure out she's here? I mean, damn, nobody could have.
I got a shot.
Move! Hey, we did aerial attack. I hit. Jeez.
No need to be so far away.
Oh, baby, if you weren't trying to kill her. Oh, look, one, they got a thingy.
Shit, Batgirl's gone.
They wouldn't just leave us here.
Damn!
That's it?
Oh, hell, she's back.
Fight's over for you.
Tension.
Oh, damn, it's a big mama jama. And she jumped right into
Should've
her
just given up.
fist. How did we perform a throw?
Hell yeah.
Thank God, man. Get, go.
Got it.
That's right.
I'll take that.
Been here already.
Don't mind if I do. I was just getting started.
Or major stuff we want to do before we head off. Nah. Better watch it. Better watch who you honk the horn at. Damn, man. Damn. has to do. I don't know what they want us to do. We reach the entrance. Is there something else we're supposed to do? Okay, what do you want us to do? Well, she can't go in there. Okay, she can, finally. Too bad she don't have light. Whee! Wait, what does that say though? I didn't see that. It says something. We miss you, buddy. Aww. Can't be good. Probably a gigantic monster. You know. Probably the world of Elden Ring. I don't think Batgirl going to last in Elden Ring or the Dark Souls world or Demon Souls world. I mean, I don't think she has what it takes, really.
Belfry,
Well, she
come in.
might, though.
Looks like they hit some kind of underground tunnel. I'll probably lose comms down there. Mark my location. I'll check in as soon as I can.
Be ready for anything.
The key. I wonder how long this game is. I know it's not a super long game or anything, but damn. Not too short, maybe. I don't know. Last much said it's stalking me. I don't think it's human. Oh, that's not good. Maybe it's not a good idea to come down here. Clayface or that alligator guy. He's a good jumper. Oh, that's not good. Those Wendigos from the Until Dawn. That's you. Damn. Holy crap. I wish that thing would disappear. That tutorial crap makes it hard to... Good, it disappeared. Defeat the Talon. Veteran, wow. Eeks. Well, we beat your ass already. I'm a shooter. Surprised she's not telling everybody, hey, like what I just ran into. You know there's going to be a lot more than that thing, right? I wish they would make the like what ifs type of stuff where you see like all these various
You've
characters
got
or
to be kidding me. This place is huge.
movie characters that are gaming or whatever, TV characters and all that in various situations. Like for example, murdered children, see them if the zombie attack, stuff like that. But it's alright. I don't know. Nobody knows what I'm saying. Oops, my fault. Eeks! Oh, come on, man! Stop committing suicide. See, you can make the jump, you just didn't want to. Whee! 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 That's how you get her ass out of here. I don't see a way out. Never mind, I do now. Well, maybe not. Can't see nothing. They make it too dark. See, she should be able to climb this. Now she does. Now that's funny. Whee. No, something's about to happen. She's walking slow. Oh, that can't be good.
Again with you things?
Dang, I'm doing what it's telling me to do. Oh, we're almost dead. She doesn't do the range very well. They fight back, man. They're gonna triple team you. You got 3 holes and they got... Oh, I better not. Well, if you... Finally, you did one of them. Finally, Dookie. Oh, man. That was fun, though. Whee! Tired. Looks like you just jumped down there, but let's see what... Dookie?
I wish you could see this belfry. The court's spending a lot of resources to mine whatever's down here.
I don't see anything. Damn. Not sure what that is, but whatever it is. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Can't get through that door. Now, it looks like that's what it wants you to do. Sense. Find vacation. Research, but where is all of it? Can't see nothing. Seems like there's something through there, but we can't get through the door.
They already extracted what was in here.
Well, at least we did 2 of them. Don't know where the 3rd one is, and you can't get through that door. You can't get back up. Is there a key or something, you know?
Maybe I can find a sample with some ore still in it.
Oh. Whee.
Extraction room. That sounds promising.
Whee. Me?
No one around. Maybe now I can get a sample of whatever they're mining down here.
Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Oh, shoot. Damn. I don't know if it's ever going to allow me to do anything. It's not even allowing me to move. What is going on? Why is it not moving?
Can tell me what they're looking for.
I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing. This is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be the even more annoying. Know what the thing they want us to do. I don't. Can you just like solve this? Because I have no clue what we're supposed to do. I'm just hitting all these buttons now because this is getting annoying. I like how it gives you a hint, but doesn't really tell you anything. At least it lets you do this.
Dionysium. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Maybe the
hope
back
it's not
computer will have some answers.
explosive.
If I ever find my way out of here.
Whee. Nope. Oh man. Next time try jumping, little one. Whee. Oh, she was about to do that again. Maybe we don't go this way. Dookie. Reach the elevator.
That'll get me out of here.
I hope. That's a nice suit, though. Probably gonna be a bunch of enemies now.
So you're still alive. It's clear you don't understand your place. We earned our power. We shaped Gotham into the great city she is today. We are the protectors, not you. You're just bats. And I'll devour bats.
Oh, that ain't good. Oh, damn. Ow! Ow! Good job, man. Think, go, you keep going. I wish it would stop giving you like prompts and like would give you like just 2 seconds to like do the prompt. Why are they level 9 though? Ooh, that ain't good. It's okay. Ah, you little creature features.
That's my cue to leave.
Whee. That's kind of good. Eeks! Man, you could have. Why would she do this sometimes, you know? Like she just wants to croak. Damn. You might want to get out. You're just sitting there. She's just sitting there watching them. You want to make sure there's nothing dangerous behind you.
Where am I?
I don't know. We only got one, but wait. Thank God, it's hard to like completely get what you. Try to get where you see those 2 ones at. Finally, damn.
Something's blocking the door. Probably debris from the cave-in.
Come on.
Not out of the woods yet.
Really? Smart.
Please tell me that's a way out.
I hope so. We. Let's check this right out. Let's not go out there just yet. You never know what we might be missing. Nothing. Oopsies. There was something. That was fun.
Belfry, you there?
We seem to have you back, Batgirl. Are you all right?
I'm fine. The court is mining some strange substance, and it looks a hell of a lot like... Belfry, you're cutting out. Belfry?
You take forever to do the simplest of tasks. We have things to discuss. Come find me.
I hope they know what they're doing.
Damn. That can't be good. She's probably part of the whole thingy-majig. Whee! Eeks! The wrong way. Whee! Whee! Uh-oh.
The Court of Owls is watching. From inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow. And they rule you. One and all.
You used us. You knew about the court and waited for us to do the dirty work for you.
When I was still part of the League, we observed the court's growth in Gotham. Now you can see the city's rotten core.
They call what they're mining Dionysium. But it looks like it's from a Lazarus pit.
A foul substitute for the true miracle. A contaminated extract. For centuries, the court has been looking for a fountain of youth. Instead, they found the makings of undying monsters.
So those talons... that's what they're using to create them. So why not make a trade? A Lazarus pit for their science. You'd have a loyal army without ever recruiting another ninja.
Even in their current debased state, the League would never descend to such banality. And the court's greed and corruption prevent them from ever mastering the secrets of the Lazarus pits.
Of course, you get to use the Lazarus pits because you're so generous and kind.
Oh, those are some harsh words. I gave you back your friend, Jason.
I knew it. And I know you didn't do it as some kind of favor to me, or Bruce.
I suppose gratitude was too much to expect in exchange for another stab at life.
He didn't ask for your help, Talia. None of us did.
With Bruce gone, the court's operation grows. The League of Shadows will raze Gotham to the ground unless you silence the court.
Just spit it out, Talia. You want the voice gone, and you want to use us to do it for you. But what do you get out of it?
I'll do what I can to distract the League. And your path to the Court of Owls will be clear.
Okie dokie. Well, we did that.
Now I get how Montoya feels.
What's this? Wee.
Gotta keep looking. Batman needed us to find something here.
Batgirl acknowledged.
Uh-huh. Eeks, no, you missed it. Please don't be anymore, because we...
User approved. Cache site uploaded to AR device.
Man, barely.
Log entry BT17. So much has changed since I recorded the first one of these. I spent the entire time thinking Batman could do this alone, in complete secrecy. But that's just not possible. Besides Alfred, there are 2 people on the planet who know Batman's true identity. And only because I told them. It's a risk I don't regret. Jim Gordon earned the right to know. He's the only cop in Gotham I truly trust. And I've learned so much from him, especially about how we achieve justice. I envisioned Batman as vengeance, but Jim helped me make something more out of it. I never wanted to be a detective, but I'm good at it. And he makes me better. What I like most about Jim is that he doesn't want the recognition. He only wants to do what's right. Lucius Fox has me thinking a lot about what right means. When I asked him to help Batman, Lucius wanted nothing to do with it. Justice defined by a white man with wealth and power is hardly justice, he said. It's a crusade. That's why I love Lucius. He doesn't care what Bruce Wayne thinks of him. At all.
Sounds like a racist.
But he cares deeply about what Batman stands for. Lucius is my moral compass. Once I realized that, he finally agreed to get involved. I'm grateful he started by saying no. He was right. Batman shouldn't be a caped crusader. Gotham deserves a better kind of knight.
That's sad. Oopsie. Is there any major crime that we want to break? Before we go up there, is there anything we want to do? Okay, well, there's this. We'll do some of that stuff later. Those are all later. Those are... Yep, we'll go ahead back over here. 1 crime stop, 1 normal difficulty. I don't know if that's it for that whole section of my thing. I like this game, you know?
Hey, Alfred, did the city records turn up anything?
They didn't. According to the city permits, there's been no mining in Gotham City since the Cauldron was completed.
Judging from what we found last night, they've been digging down there for centuries.
Give this a listen, Alfred. Babs managed to repair some of the court voice recordings.
Dionysium brought the Talons back to life.
Sort of. Dionysium's basically weak as hell Lazarus Pit water. Brings back motor functions, but free will's as good as gone.
So, what is a Talon exactly? Some kind of feral zombie assassin?
We've all seen weirder shit. Maybe.
Feral zombie. Sounds like Jason, all right.
If I get that beat.
The older woman is Constance Cobblepot, I'm fairly certain.
And the others?
More difficult to say. Maybe if I heard them in person.
In person? Tim, put the waveforms on the screen.
It's hard to find a match with all the damage and voice modulation. Maybe the matching system would have better luck if...
We match what we have against the live voices.
Fun. But how do we find these jackasses?
2 words. Orchard Hotel.
The Masquerade. The event of the season. This year's dedicated to Master Bruce.
Gotham's rich dress up and pretend they're humanitarians. I've been a few times.
So it's Dirtbag Central.
With so many of Gotham's elite together, security at the Masquerade will be tight. Finding out their plans first would give you an important advantage.
I'll tweak our masks to record telescopic audio.
If we can get a good vantage point, we may be able to put some faces to these mystery voices.
Sounds like our kind of party.
Lock and key.
New data was added to the board.
See what that is. Yeah, see, we're done now with that chapter. So the third one is done. Man, some of these are quick. Thank God this thing's getting full. Okay, once we go to the ball.
I leveraged a mutual acquaintance. The head of security for the Orchard Hotel, Mr. Hendricks, has agreed to a meeting. The details are pinned to the evidence board.
Which one do we have on, though? I think this is the one we're probably wearing, isn't it? I like that, the way that looks, but this one's even better, though. That one would probably scare the hell out of people, though. Oh, man. No! Oh, no, never mind. This is the one that I wanted. Well, we can't do it anyways, can we? Shoot. We're not at a proper level. There we are, we're at level 6. Oh, that's... Never mind. So what do we have on, though? So it's lower level, but everything else is higher. Oh, we should have done that. Definitely. So now we got a new suit, which is nice. Got one. Now we just got the rest of the stuff to do. Ooh, what's this? Damn. Holy crap, this looks good though. But anywho, that's going to have to be it for us for now. She's all happy that it's over with. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, watch my other videos. Check out the Bible section for all those links. Follow me here or on YouTube or Twitch or whatever you're watching this on.
I've always heard the Orchard Hotel is haunted.
That's true at least one night a year. Bunch of rich ghouls in masks.
Huh. 1 hour. That was it. That was quick though.